Hey kids, it's Miss Jerica, and today we're going to be learning about creation. In your bags this week, you have your lesson, your coloring sheet, and your scavenger hunt activity that we're going to do instead of a craft. So let's get to our lesson. I have a cartoon video in the description for you to watch. It's based on Genesis 1 and 2. Our key passage today is Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2, 1 through 3. So you will read Genesis chapter 1, 1 through 23 with your kids, and we will read Genesis chapter 1, 23 through 31, and chapter 2, 1 through 3 all together in the video. Now that you've read Genesis chapter 1, 1 through 23 with your family, we're going to read the rest of Genesis 1 and Genesis 2, 1 through 3 together. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 5. God said, "Let the land produce every kind of living creature. Let there be livestock and creatures that move along the ground and wild animals." And that's exactly what happened. God made every kind of wild animal. He made every kind of livestock. He made every kind of creature that moved along the ground, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make human beings in our image and likeness. Let them rule over the fish in the seas and the birds in the sky. Let them rule over the livestock and all the wild animals. Let them rule over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them to be like himself. He created them as male and female. God blessed them. He said to them, "Have children so that there will be many of you. Fill the earth and bring it under your control. Rule over the fish in the seas and the birds in the sky. Rule over every living creature that moves along the ground." Then God said, "I am giving you every plant on the face of this earth that produces its own seed. I am giving you every tree that has fruit with seeds in it. All of them will be given to you for food. I am giving every green plant as food for all the land animals and for all the birds in the sky. I am also giving the plants to all the creatures that move along the ground. I am giving them to every living thing that breathes." And this is exactly what happened. God saw everything he had made, and it was very good. There was evening, and then there was morning. It was day 6. So the heavens and the earth and everything in them were completed. By the 7th day, God had finished the work he had been doing, so on that day he rested from all of his work. God blessed the 7th day and made it holy. He blessed it because on that day he rested from all the work he had done. So now that we've read Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2, 1 through 3, we're going to read our memory verses. Our memory verses today is Genesis 1, verse 1. "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Our next memory verse is Genesis 1, 26 through 27. "Then God said, 'Let us make human beings in our image and likeness, and let them rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky. Let them rule over the tame animals all over the earth and over the small crawling animals on the earth.' So God created human beings in his image. In the image of God he created them. He created them male and female." The important words in this lesson are in our key passage, and it's each day of the creation. So I want you to see if you can memorize what God created on each day. Our lesson summary is, God is our creator. God spoke the heavens and the earth into creation. What a mighty God we have. He created the land, the seas, the sky, the sun, and the moon, all of the animals, all of the plants, and he even created us in his own image. He took time to mold us out of clay so he could have a relationship with us. We are his most special creation. He loves us so much, and we should love him right back. Next is our invitation. What would be better than to lead your own kids to Christ? Please don't hesitate to call me, Pastor Jeff, or Miss Paula if you have any questions about salvation. We can walk you through it if you want us to. However, if you don't want to call anyone, there's an ABCs of Salvation video on our YouTube channel. It gives you the knowledge and materials you need to lead your kids to salvation. Your child's soul is important. Jesus came to die and rise again to give you and your children a way to spend eternal life in heaven instead of hell. All you have to do is accept. It's as simple as ABC. So today, instead of doing a craft, I thought it would be a really fun idea to do a scavenger hunt. So for today's scavenger hunt, you're looking for things that God created. If you find anything that God created that's not on the list already given to you, you can write it on the back. Enjoy a walk in God's creation and see what you can find. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.